guys, today you are starting the day with me. I've got my cup of java ready in my Superman cup. Get your javas ready, guys. We are going to start the monkey's food for the day. Damn it. Yes, we're quickly gonna get the cucumber washed, and then we're gonna start chopping and get everything ready for the monkeys. Cages are busy getting clean, so let's get cracking at it. So as you can see, I'm cutting the size according to the monkey sizes, so it is easy for them to grab. And you'll also see when I do Lexi and Flippies, I always cut them a bit smaller because they've got very small hands and it has to fit in them. They do tend to struggle when it is a bit big, so cutting them into little tiny pieces for little monkeys. When Arnie and the others were tiny little babies, I had to cut their food also in tiny little blocks. So as you can see, smaller pieces for the smaller monkeys, bigger pieces for the bigger monkeys. So next is the flat beans, and Arnie loves the flat beans. So I always buy the food according to each monkey, and I'll be going through it step by step and telling you which monkey loves these the best. But these are Arnie's favorite. Even better when they are bigger and more squishy, he just loves them. Let's quickly get them rinsed, and then we can dry them and start chopping. These are the bean sprouts, and I must say, actually all of them, they like it. I think it's just fun for them to hold and fun for them to eat. Even Lexi, she loves it, and Flippy, he loves it even more. But these are for all the monkeys. They just adore the bean sprouts. So I know these are already cleaned and washed and ready to add. So let's just add that with the cucumbers. Piece by piece, I'll have to break it, otherwise it's clumpy and it sits everywhere. So I have to spread it open so I can mix it nicely. Like I said, these monkeys, they love, I must say, Arnie loves all the food. Arnie, he is just one special little boy. But let's quickly mix this and get ready for the blueberries. And again, everybody loves the blueberries except Lexi. Believe it or not, she doesn't like the blueberries. I do add it to her bowl just for in case she does change her mind, because I must say I love blueberries myself, and yes, Lexi doesn't. So just mixing the blueberries in, and yet again, Lexi and Flippy, we will cut their blueberries into tiny little pieces again. So the butternut lovers would be Bella, Chloe and Madison. They enjoy the butternut. I don't know why. I'm not a vegetable person, but they do love the butternuts. So we are almost done, guys, I promise you. And next is the strawberries. They do attend to eat the strawberries. They're not that big of a fan. They do enjoy it, don't get me wrong. But it also brings beautiful colors to their food. So it's not that dull and green, and it tastes good. And also, all the fruits that end with berry is good for the monkeys. Strawberries, gooseberries, blueberries, berries are so good for their health. Now these beautiful babies, they all love. I think they call it nectarines in English. We call it pashkas of koolgat pashkas because there's no hair on them. Quickly gonna get them ready and washed and clean, and then we'll get back to the flat beans, which is nicely clean. So let's cut them. Well, you all know whose favorite is these. Yes, you've got it right. Arnie loves his apples. So I'm adding a little bit more in because he attempts to eat all the apples and leaves nothing for the others. So I'm cutting more apples. So there's enough for all of them. But Arnie, he just loves them. So I'm just cutting around the pit or the seed. I don't know what you guys want to call it, but that's what I call it. And then I'll be cutting them into smaller little pieces. So I did receive a few comments that yes, I'm not feeding my monkeys correct because the only thing they see is nanas and treats and stuff like that. But believe me guys, this is my routine every single morning. They get their fresh veggies, their fresh fruit, every single day, and that's what they eat the whole day. So yeah, it is a bit boring showing on each and every video where I cut their food, but yes, they do get fresh fruit and veggies every single day. The nanas, like the treats or some nuts, I'll give that separately, and that's the thing I only show because I've done a video before where I cut their food, and everybody knows my babies, they do get healthy fresh fruit and veggies. Sweet corn slash millies, I'll put in the steamer. I like to steam them for the monkeys because it's much more juicy when they bite it. So now only thing left to do is the tomatoes, and then our salad is done. Everybody's favorites are in, so they can pick and choose what they want to eat. But later on I'll give them a little bit of chicken necks and the sweet corn slash millies. But let's get this in. All the cages has these separate food bowls, so I will be adding as the day goes by because they do eat a lot. Cages are clean, food is in, sun is shining. It is a bit hot today, and on that food bowl where MacGyver is standing, I want to add some grass because now with this heat wave I can feel it is getting a bit hotter. So that is my next thing to do in the cages, and also I need to find a mistifier to put in as well. All the babies are having a ball today, as you can see. It is a bit early, it is a bit hot, but they just love it. So we'll take the hose and just spray the inside of the cages at the bottom so it is nice and moist for now. And then I need to go get ready because I've got a hair extension client that needs training, and I'll show you how I do the training as well. So I've got food bowls in all my cages, all 3 of them. So wherever they go, there's always something fresh for them to nibble on. But for now, let's quickly get all these cages ready so they can go through wherever they want to go, and I need to get them ready for my clients. So once all the babies' cages and everything is done, then I can squeeze in some of my clients. And this client, he's actually receiving hair extension training. So I'm going through all the steps with him and teaching him how to do the fitments correctly. The training can take up to a whole day, but luckily my clients are super awesome and they know I need to attend to the monkeys as well. So we do take breaks where I quickly sort out all the babies when it's needed. Taking a quick break from the training just to check up on everything outside, and they did predict some thunderstorms. Well, they've been predicting for a while now. It is windy, and it did start to hail just a teeny weeny bit, but no rain or anything. But what I do just in case is I've got a few cages ready inside, so I can take out all the smaller monkeys if necessary, because if the crowd gets too big in the room, that's when the monkeys start getting nasty with each other. So I don't want to see that, so I've got the cages ready just for in case, but I think it will blow over, my luck. But yes, hopefully it does rain so it can kill all the stomach bugs so the monkeys won't get sick again. Arnie, he is just adorable, guys. Just look at him. I am so blessed to have him in my life. One of my friends brought me a bag full of these plastic little tubey eggy containers, and what I would like to show you guys is what I do with them. I open them, I remove the toys. The toys are a little bit too small, so it could be a choking hazard. And I fill it up with all the monkeys' favorite treats. Some days it would be one marshmallow each in one, and some of the days it is a bit of dried fruit or nuts. The monkeys just love it, but I know the smaller ones, they do tend to struggle to open it, so I have to help them here and there. But it is a good toy for them, and it keeps them busy and active. One thing about the monkeys, they do love surprises each and every single day. So every day you have to come up with a new thing that will interest them and keep them busy and keep them happy. So now and then I do run out of ideas, then I start from the beginning, and as you can see, they just enjoy it. They love it. MacGyver, he knows exactly how these little stuff works. And I must say, MacGyver is a very clever boy. Like I said, just my luck, the wind blew all the clouds away. So now it's sunny again, it's hot again, but we do need the rain. Everything is so dry. All the monkey noses are so dry. I just wish it can rain, but it will soon. Little Bella, she's always busy sticking her hands in stuff she shouldn't. And one of these days, it's gonna get stuck. Well, guys, now you know what I do between taking care of the monkeys and chickens and tigers and dogs and cats. I do have a job. I do the training on hair extensions as well as the fitting on them. But that is it for me for today, guys. I would like to thank you all for watching. To all the new subscribers, welcome, and all please remember to like and subscribe.